Project Nanook, the Strategic Air Command's mission over the Arctic in the late 1940s, revealed that the magnetic North Pole was moving about 10 miles per year and is accelerating exponentially. After being analyzed by the OSS and the RAND Corporation, it was decided that reporting this news to the public would destroy the moral fiber of society and was kept private. Charles Hapgood, the lead geoscience researcher working within the same network, produced the crustal displacement theory, which argued that rapid catastrophic shifts explain how Antarctica was once temperate, how the Sahara was once green, and how mammoths were flash frozen with undigested tropical plants in their stomachs. In 1965, Chan Thomas, an aerospace engineer who worked for McDonnell Douglas, published a geological book titled The Adam and Eve Story. The CIA subsequently classified it, removing it from public access. After a FOIA request, a sanitized 57-page version was released. Those pages describe a crustal shift completing in 6 to 12 hours, generating supersonic winds and walls of ocean water 2 miles deep. The flood myth appears in over 200 independent cultural traditions worldwide. Immanuel Velikovsky hypothesized that these mythologies are not metaphors, but eyewitness accounts of real catastrophic events within recorded human history, events that can be seen in the historic record. The younger Dryas impact theory suggests that a comet struck around 13,000 years ago, wiping out many species of animal and causing a mini ice age that lasted more than 1,000 years. Göbekli Tepe was built about 11,600 years ago and required engineering precision that archaeologists cannot explain. The Sphinx shows water erosion from rainfall that last occurred in Egypt 10,000 years ago. The Piri-Reis map, drawn in 1513, shows Antarctica's coastline accurately as it exists now under the ice. The pattern shows that about every 12,000 years, a civilization gets reset, but how this happens is a mystery. Wallace Thornhill and David Talbot developed the electric universe theory, which proposes that plasma is the fourth state of matter and makes up 99.9% of the visible universe. According to their theory, planetary encounters produce massive electrical discharges, which have left geological scars still visible today. Many other researchers point towards the sun. Robert M. Schoch of Boston University makes the case that the abrupt end of the last ice age, almost 12,000 years ago, was not caused by a comet, but was caused by solar outbursts that increased earthquake and volcanic activity, fires, high radiation levels, and massive floods. Among his evidence for this is vitrified stone at Scottish Hill forts and on the Giza Plateau. Douglas Vogt has been studying the causes of geomagnetic reversals since 1971. He identified the exact number of years between reversals to be 12,068 years, and argued that during a reversal, the sun novas and causes an ice age. Ben Davidson, of Suspicious Observers, believes that a geomagnetic excursion event will cause a geographic crustal shift at a catastrophic scale, and that this cycle repeats about every 12,000 years. Astrophysicist Paul Laviolette argued that periodic superwaves from the galactic center, occurring roughly every 12,000 to 26,000 years, produce a crustal torque, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and massive solar events. He believed that the zodiac system encodes a warning about these catastrophic superwaves, and that smaller superwaves occur more frequently. Jason Brashears of Archaics.com theorizes that catastrophic reset events occur to some degree every 138 years, driven by what he calls the Phoenix phenomenon. He expects a significant event in 2040, with a larger phenomenon he calls the Nemesis X object in 2046. Most of these researchers seem to agree that the cycle is approximately 12,000 years, and the last event was between 10 and 12,000 years ago. And when you look at the behavior of world governments and the world's billionaire class, one can make the argument that a great reset is expected to happen soon. Greg Reese reporting. The Reese Report is now fully funded by my Substack subscribers. Subscribe today and support my work at gregreese.substack.com.